I'm Jen, and welcome to my studio. And today I'm going to be teaching you about a Hines Riff. So this step I knew by a different name my whole life. I called it something completely different. And then on TikTok, I learned from very, very passionate people that it is called a Hines Riff. And so I did already have a video on my channel of this step, but I wanted to redo it with its proper name because I have learned the Hines Riff is the more proper name, and I want to make sure that that's what stays on this channel is this step by its historically proper name. Disclaimer on that though, tap dance is an oral tradition, so there are so many names for the same step because that's how people learned it. Their teacher passed it down to them. So if your teacher called it this, that's what you're gonna call it, and so on and so on. It's also why it's important that we take class from different teachers so that we learn all these different names, and maybe there is a more correct name, but we also have to respect that maybe from other places in the world or other traditions, the steps have a different name. But I have learned from very, very passionate tap dancers, specifically about this subject, that it is called a Hines Riff. So that's what we're gonna be learning today. Also, once again in this video, I just need to brag about this vest. I don't usually talk about my clothes, but I am so excited. I ordered this from Veronica Arroyo Ethical Designs. I think it's pronounced VAED, V-A-E-D. I have the information down below if you're interested. She was one of my students, one of my dance students, and now she owns a sustainable small fashion brand, and she's just phenomenal. The stuff that she makes is so beautiful and all ethically sourced. And she only uses dead stock fabric, and it's just incredible, and it's just been incredible to watch her journey. And I love supporting my students on whatever endeavors they decide to do with their lives, especially when they have such talent like this. Look at this vest, y'all. It's so cute and so comfortable. So I wanted to wear it for a couple of these tutorials because I wanted to tell you about the brand. If you're interested, the link is below. Absolutely worth looking at, absolutely worth getting. This is my second piece of hers I own, and I am obsessed. So definitely check that out. I just wanted to talk about it for a second. Okay, now we can get back to tap dance. All right, so the Hines Riff. So I start my students with the basic shell of it, and then we add the hard part. So that's how we're gonna do this today. So you have a brush, and then you switch to a scuff, and that's where the riff comes from. So you basically do a riff. Now, then, for the basic shell of it, you have that brush scuff, then you're gonna dig and put your weight on it, and then you're going to lift your back foot into a step. So you have those four things. 1, 2, 3. I wanted to show you a front view, but now we're gonna face this way so that we can be on the same foot. Okay, so now I'm gonna face croisé so you can really see what my feet are doing, but you can see it from the back and be on the same foot as me. So you have brush, scuff, so that riff, and then you have dig, and then you have that step. So you start with that riff, 1, 2, and then you dig, you put your weight on it, and then that back foot comes up into a step. And so you're balancing for just a split second in this very precarious position, like a dig and a toe, right? There is also a variation of this, where you can go brush, scuff, dig, and that's a super fun variation. So we're gonna try all of those, but right now I'm just trying to give you the basic step. It's a brush, a scuff, a dig, and then you lift your back foot and step. 1, 2, 3. So let's try that together. We'll go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Let's try the left foot. So same idea, different foot. Left goes brush, scuff, so that riff, dig, and then you lift your right foot, and then prop yourself up. Brush, scuff, dig, step with that back foot. Let's try it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Let's try one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Good. So, where does that fifth sound come in? There is a fifth sound. That's where it gets tricky. So you have this brush stuff. Now before you dig, you're actually gonna do a little pick up or grab off or pull with the left foot, land on that heel, and then step. Or on the toe. I just landed on the toe. There is a variation where you land on the toe, as I said, but there it is. So obviously I'm used to doing it on the toe because I did not mean to do that. So you're here, brush stuff, you have pull, dig, step. So that pull is super, super quick. You land on that dig, and then very, very quickly put that foot down. That, if you have trouble like putting that in there, I recommend getting holding onto your counter or 2 chairs or 2 friends or 2 bars and giving yourself that leverage to just try it. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. And then the same thing would happen on the left. You have that 1, 2, and then pull, dig, step. 3, 4, 5. That's where that extra sound comes in. That's why when somebody does it super fast, it sounds extra, where did that other sound come from? That's why. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. And then same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you want to make sure that you lift and control this. When you have this one, you want to leave it up long enough so that you're not doing and the pull and the dig happen at almost the same time. You want to create space so that da-da-da are very, very clearly separated from each other. Separating sounds is how we get these super cool da-da-da-da, you know? Only tap dancers can say, that's how we get this da-da-da-da. And then everyone's like, oh yeah, cool. Only tap dancers and jazz musicians, I swear. Jazz dancers they do the same thing, but it's more boom, ka, ah, and you're okay, those are the counts. I love it. All right, so let's try a couple of these. To the right, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 sounds. Da, 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 da. We'll go about that fast. 5, 6, 7, 8. Da, 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 da. 1 E and a 2. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 E and a 2. Not bad. Try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. Good. Left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. Let's try again. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. As you can see, my left side is my awkward side. Everyone has an awkward side. I don't like saying bad side and good side. We have a comfortable side and an awkward side. Everyone's got that. No such thing as bad and good. Left, one more time. Let's get this awkward side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we have the Hines Riff. Now the other variation of it is to land on that toe. It's a little bit harder to balance at the end, but it's very cool. So let's try 1 or 2 on each side. Let's try 2 on each side and land on that toe. So you're going brush stuff and then pull, dig, toe. All right? 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Let's try again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. One more time. I said 2. Now we'll do 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. This side, left side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I should have landed on my toe. I was supposed to land on my toe, wasn't I? One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right. Again. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. One last time, because that first one didn't count because I didn't do it right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. So that is the Hines Riff. Like I said, it used to be on this channel under a completely different name, and that is okay, but I wanted to make sure that I honored the more correct name once I did the research and found, okay, yes, this is the more correct name. And it is I mean, it's named after one of the most famous, influential, and important tap dancers of all time, Gregory Hines. So hopefully you guys really enjoyed learning the Hines Riff today. I absolutely love this step. I use it in almost every dance that I do on stage. One of my favorite steps in the entire world. If you ask me what my favorite step is of all time, it's a lot more simple than this one, but this is definitely top 5. So my favorite step of all time is a riff, by the way. Wait, I messed up. It's a paradiddle. Riff is my second favorite step. Paradiddle, riff. Heinz Riff is definitely in top 5 though. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the Tap fam. We've got technique exercises and step tutorials just like this. We've got choreography that I teach so you can learn a combination to one of your favorite songs or to a song you've never heard before and just be excited about it. It's so much fun. We have challenges, vlogs, anything you can ask for. It's all free and it's all for you. So please join this studio and tap with me all the time. I love it. So subscribe and don't forget to hit that thumbs up because that's how other tap dancers can find this channel easier. And yeah, so hopefully you guys have had so much fun with me today. You were quiet this whole time. I'm sorry, Sayuri's having major hairball issues today and she was doing great until this last part of the video. So do me a favor, drop a little heart in the chat for Sayuri. She's fine. She's fine. She's just a little unhappy. It's allergy season and my poor baby's got allergies. So subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and as always, thank you for dancing with me.